Down a quiet little laneway in the heart of Collingwood, on the last Tuesday of every month, a group of people gather to celebrate their passion for one rather fringe thing: skipping. Now, I have been lucky enough to be invited along to tonight's meet with the Collingwood Skipping Club, and fingers crossed we get some double Dutch action. So this is Penny. Shall we call you the founder? What's your title?
I think I'm calling myself the president.
Nice.
Collingwood Skipping Club, yeah.
And so where did you find it? Where was the inspiration for the Collingwood Skipping Club?
Well, someone sent me a link to a video clip of Malcolm McLaren's Double Dutch, which I don't know if you've seen, but it's like, it's very inspiring to the aspiring skipper, yeah.
Were you an avid skipper at school?
I was, I think primary school, because I don't think many people skip at high school.
No.
Did you remember doing that?
I recall down ball.
Yeah, down ball, but I just, it's something that you remember in, like, riding a bike, I think, basically. But that was kind of the last time I'd done it. Apart from a short-lived boxing class. Yeah.
There are moments of just sheer fear and panic in people's eyes when they're running towards the rope.
I know. I don't know. I think it's especially that idea that you don't want to let down the group, which is, it makes you freeze.
You dive right in there.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. But I did practice beforehand, like before the first meeting. And I think once you do it, once you realise it's not that hard. It's just sort of a mental leap, yeah, and a physical one. Yeah.
What's the skip that people are most terrified of? Is it the double Dutch?
I think it's the double Dutch. I think the fact that only one member of the skipping club so far has managed to do double Dutch is intimidating to everyone else in the club. And also, I think it's a totally different process getting into the rope with double Dutch. Our basic skips that we're aiming for at, I would say, what would you call it? I was going to say juvenile level, but that's not right.
Base level?
Entry level skip. So we want to do the front crossover.
Can't do it.
Can't do it?
Oh, man.
It's a mental thing.
I kept going between the legs.
I think you've got to start doing the regular skip and then you do your arms have got to be real fast. And then we've got the, what else is there? Backwards skipping, which is actually very easy. Did you manage to do that?
I could do that one, yeah, but I think some people do struggle with that one.
Yeah, it's true. But then once you've done it forwards, you can do it backwards. But then there's a backwards crossover, which I noticed someone did, and that's kind of like more of a senior one. And then we've got the 2 loops, 1 jump. What do you call that? Like a double?
2 loops, 1 jump.
Let's call it a double.
Oh, like super fast.
Super fast.
Yeah.
Which I haven't managed to now yet. And there's one other that we're working on. The boxing style, which is the kind of left foot, right foot, foot to foot skip, kind of like Rambo or any of those boxing movies you would have enjoyed in the 80s.
And what's your personal favourite?
I like the foot to foot because I can do it and I feel like a real professional. If you want to join Skipping Club, it's free and it's on the last Tuesday of the month, and it's always going to be in Collingwood. But the location might change depending on weather and that sort of thing. So it's on Facebook. You just search Collingwood Skipping Club and join the group. And then it's probably best to bring your own rope, but we do have spare ropes if you haven't got one. Yeah.
And oranges.
Yeah, oranges. There's always oranges at part-time, half-time. Yeah. So everyone's welcome.
Thank you, Penny.
Oh, thank you.